We're the Spooky Hoochies, and this is Soul Sessions.
In November of 1974, the peace of the neighborhood was shattered when an entire family was murdered as they slept. But according to some, death wasn't the end of the story. A year later, the Lutz family moved in, hoping to build a new life. What they found instead was a nightmare, a house that seemed alive, breathing, watching, tormenting. To this day, the Amityville house stands as one of the most chilling mysteries in American history. Part true crime, part ghost story, and all terror.
The investigation ended with determining the house was infested with demonic entities. Ed and Lorraine believed the murders were not the beginning of the activity, but rather the climax of years of dark activity. The book and subsequent movies embellished the Lutz's story, causing the validity of their story to be questioned. Even the Warrens were accused of being a part of the hoax, despite never receiving any payment for their work on the case. Was the Amityville haunting a true nightmare one family endured, or an elaborate hoax created to make a buck? You decide.
You said it. They determined the house, there was that word again, infested with
Yeah.
the demon.
I was getting ready to ask the same thing. Why is everything always infested with the Warrens? I see them having opportunities to make a buck.
But they didn't in this. They did not take any payment.
That we know of.
Well, this came
They
from...
didn't have to, because ultimately Ed seems more like a businessman, kind of a dishonest businessman, if you ask me. But smart, shrewd, knows how to plan for the future. I mean, it seems like every case they touched is now turned into a moneymaker.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I guess using their name, they would have to pay some kind of compensation for.
Yeah. He said, well, if you're lying, the public will know about it. And then they canceled the investigation with him.
I was
So,
about to say that.
yeah. And so they claim that they canceled because they didn't like his credentials, or they couldn't find him.
Well, was this after the Warrens had been in there or before?
Well, they questioned him after he questioned
No, it was
them.
after, because it was March of '76 when they went in. So they went in after him.
Like
Okay.
they were contacted after he was contacted.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, they may have been contacted before, but
That kind of brings me to, I don't know if you guys have read it or not, but I did find where, there's a documentary about it in which one of the Lutz children have stated that George was very abusive and controlling, and that the only